What's going on, y'all? This is another video, and I have something on my mind that I just really need to let off, so I'm gonna put it out there. When I first started on this journey, when I first started on semen retention, when I first started on bettering myself, getting more spiritually inclined with the ways of the world, I was noticing a lot of things, a lot of numbers, a lot of symbols, signs, things were coming into fruition that I didn't think were gonna come into it. Things were really just fucking me up, man. I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And I've come to realize that this is something that's not really talked about here. I don't see too many people talking about it because it's a very esoteric thing. It's a thing that is only studied by few. It's these numbers, man, I see them every single day, multiple times. Everywhere I look, I see these damn numbers. 222, 333, 444, 555, 84, 84, 23, 23, 11, 11. They all have different meanings. They all are something else. And it's pointing me to a direction that I didn't think was possible. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting contact, I'm getting these vibes in my body that I haven't really felt before. And it's unexplainable. It's like I'll get this tingling sensation in my back. I'll get it in my right shoulder. I'll get ringing in both ears. I'll get headaches. I'll get nauseous. I'll get stomach aches. My balls were hurt from the semen retention. I'll get tingles, cramps. I'm like, what the fuck going on with me? Not realizing that this is my body reacting holistically. My nervous system reacting to things that are going on around me. Every time I'm getting that tingling in my right shoulder, I'm coming into some truth. My brain buzzes, my crown chakra. You see what I'm saying? And these things are achieved and learned through meditation. The more that I was meditating, the more that I was on my spiritual journey, I was realizing that my body is literally a temple. That is not a figure of speech. My body is literally where everything is at. And me learning myself and studying metaphysics and the spirituality of the world and getting into esoteric teachings has really taught me that these things are fucking possible, that life is more than school, homework, beating your dick, and fucking hoes, man. Life is so much deeper than that. This flesh, this body right here ain't shit, man. It's just a fucking body. It's just a fucking body. Your soul is limitless. Your mind is fucking limitless. Things that you feel, that you are, that you breathe. You know what I'm saying? That is... It is what it is, man. People are just waking up. They're not really in tune with everything yet, but I see people waking up, or people on YouTube that I see that know a lot of things, but I don't know everything. As we all do, we're all human. There are a lot of things that I don't know that I know that they know. You know what I'm saying? And it's my intuition that tells me that. The Creator communicates with us in different ways and shows us different ways of thinking. Like, I know so many people that are on the semen retention path but have different opinions about situations that others do. We all are like-minded, but we're not the same brain. And with these numbers, people, it can drive you crazy. It can drive you crazy trying to figure out every fucking meaning. Every meaning is like, I see why. When I was younger, I watched this Jim Carrey movie. I forget what it's called, but it was a great movie. He was like in an accident and he like split his head or something, and he had amnesia, right? He had amnesia, and he was trying to remember and recollect everything that happened in his life. He was like solving crimes that he didn't even know he committed. You know what I'm saying? And he kept seeing these numbers everywhere. It was like hearing these voices and shit. It was like psychotic, but his obsessiveness, and the way the story unfolded, it really like painted the picture like this is us, man. Especially when you are a light worker like myself, you are a star seed, you are a transmuter of light, you are communicating with the other side when others, they don't know. They don't know. They're not conscious. They don't have any understanding of what's going on in the world. They're so stuck on what the government tells them, what's on TV, and how they feel about shit. They're not worried about anything else. It's third dimensional. I'm on 4 or 5 and constantly sending other dimensions mentally. To break that down into a normal way of thinking, a Western philosophy, every day I'm growing and I'm grinding. I'm learning new things and I'm being pushed and pulled into a different state of mind. I'm only 19 years old, man, when I speak this shit. I know I'm a young nigga, and I know that things are, things are dope if you understand it at this age. I wish I knew it even sooner, to be honest with you. But as I'm learning these things, I'm growing up in this world, I understand that my mindset has to constantly change, and I have to be willing to accept new bits of information every day. Nothing is the same. Every day is a new opportunity to be a new person. I'm going to feel a different way tomorrow. But I know I'm on the right path, man. And that's why I need to get everybody else. Everybody else has to be on the same path. We are all in this shit together. I bleed, you bleed, nigga. I breathe, you breathe. We're the same fucking thing. We just look different. You know what I'm saying? When we're born, we have no knowledge. We have to sit up here and learn how to walk, how to talk, how to breathe, how to drink. We are taught these things. We have to learn what it's like to be human. We have to learn what it's like to grow up with emotion. As you get older, and you understand like I understand, and the Creator speaks to you. You've been here before, my nigga. You have been here before. This is reincarnation. You've been here before. You have been chosen. You chose yourself to come into this physical body. You chose to teach the world how to be a better place. You did that. You came down here. You have a gospel to preach. Your mind is infiniteless. I remember asking questions way back in the day. I'm talking 8 years, 6 years old, about the world. Just thinking of every possibility. Like, I remember I asked my father one time, I asked him, like, where do we go when we die? We go to heaven? Some people go to hell. What's after that? After your body is gone, where do we go? Who were we before that? Were we just created out of thin air? Did we exist somewhere else? Where did we come from? Where am I from? Where is my lineage? Where is my spiritual lineage? You say that there's a soul in here in us which has us capable of feeling emotion. Where did my soul come from? Was that just whipped up out of the air just like my skin was? You know what I'm saying? Is my earth fragmented here or my soul somewhere else? I had all these questions that could not be answered, and the more that I study, the more that I do me, these things are becoming answered. I'm teaching myself shit just based off of intuition, man. That's another thing with these numbers, like, it's pointing me in directions that I feel. Like, I'll think about something, right? I'll think I know it, and something in my mind is telling me, like, yo, you right. You right. Like, I was with a girl a while ago, and I had a feeling that she was cheating on me. I didn't know what it was. It wasn't like I didn't necessarily get any proof. She just started acting different, and then I just started to get things on my feed, like real nigga breakdowns, red pill shit, and they was telling me, like, if this happens, this, and this, and I started putting it together with her behavior and her state of mind and how it made me feel and the likelihood of those interactions, and I was like, yep, that's the truth, because you would be here. It's fucking quarantine, my nigga. Ain't nobody going anywhere. If you can't talk to me, then that speaks for itself. It's so much more than just talking to these bitches, fucking these hoes, man. It's not that deep. It feels great, but every time I have sex with you, I'm drained. I'm in some good pussy. I'm gonna nut. You know what I'm saying? I feel drained. You taking my energy. You complaining. Your goal is to make me miserable. When you're happy, I'm miserable. That's the dynamic of these relationships. Red pill awareness, my nigga. Red pill awareness. You have to stay true to yourself. You have to take these numbers and you have to learn how to use them into your life. You have to take your intuition and make that your greatest guide. If you feel some shit, 9.9 times out of 10, you're fucking right. I guarantee you right, my nigga. Follow what your heart tells you, with your gut, with your fucking spine, your shoulders, my nigga. Take that shit and utilize that information. It does not lie. People do. The world does. What's on TV, the world that we live in. Excuse me. The people that you know, the things that you know is not reality, my nigga. Heed my warnings and heed everybody else that preaches the same gospel, because we all on the same team, my nigga. We all gotta stay scrapped. We all gotta be on purpose, and we all have to speak it into existence. This world will be a better place, but it'll go to hell before it even touches heaven. Food for thought.